I am excited for this video. We're going to hit a great community and a great park. And yes, that thumbnail is a clue. What park are we going to visit today in this video? But first, let me welcome you. What's up, living in Lynchburg, Virginia family?
When people say good morning, they mean hello. When people say, how are you? They mean hello. When people say, what's up? They mean, I am a person not worth talking to.
So not everyone, like Captain Holt, is a fan of the what's up. I hope you are. If not, hello, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever the case may be, I'm glad you're here. And this could be the great invitation for a comment. I know I ask you to like, subscribe, comment, and sometimes you probably think, I don't even know what to say. How about this? What is a favorite TV show for you? Could be current, could be old. What is a favorite TV show? You can comment on both of them, current and old, if you want to. If you are a fan of this channel, the Living in Lynchburg, Virginia channel, you probably have a clue about what my favorite TV show is because we get most of our clips that we insert from that show. It's my all-time favorite. You can guess. But tell me what's yours. What do you like to watch? What's out there current that you're hitting up now, streaming and all that? Or what's your favorite all-time? All right. We digress. Let's get back to business. We're back in the northern part of Lynchburg City in this video. We're looking at a community that has about 125 homes overall. We are going to look at some stats from April 28th, 2023 to the current day, which we are late in October 2023 at the making of this video. In that time period, we've had 7 that have sold and we have 2 that are currently active. Nothing pending right now in this community. Of those 9 homes, here are the numbers. Bigger homes. We're looking at bigger homes in this community. Average 3,500 square feet. They were built between 1997 and 2007. The average list price was $501,000 and the average sales price right around $476,000. That is a price per square foot of just about $142. Now let's take a quick geography lesson, view, look. Let's see where we're at, okay? Let's look at the map and see what area we are looking at. And just before we get into that map video, I would really appreciate it if you do like, subscribe, comment, any of those things. All those things help this channel grow, reach more people just like you, and that would be fantastic for me and hopefully for you as well. So here we are looking at the map. We're going to start left to right. You can see Roanoke off to the left. You can see Charlottesville up north, and you can see Richmond off to the east. And then we zoom in, you see Madison Heights north of the river, and you see our triangle coming into play here. That is the specific area that we're going to look at today. See Peaksview Park right there to the southeast. Ding, ding, ding. That's the park we're going to check out very soon. And those are our 9 properties, 7 sold, 2 active, that we are talking about in this video in the community of Boxwood. Let me tell you who I am in case you don't know. And speaking of meeting and connecting, we're going to put the number up again right about there. I always get this kind of backwards. I'm looking. There you go. There's the number. Speaking of meeting, talking, texting, all that kind of stuff, I just ran into someone in the parking lot of a restaurant. I was meeting a very good friend of mine for lunch, got out, said hello to my friend, and I looked and I saw this guy, and he looked at me and he waved, and I must have had this befuddled look on my face like, do I know you? I'm not sure if I know you. We waved cordially at each other, and then he said, I'm a subscriber. I said, awesome. We made introductions, got to know each other's name. I love it. So look, whether you're in town, out of town, thinking about moving to town, visiting town, I don't care what it is. If you just want to catch up, grab a cup of coffee. If we can make it work, let's make it work. There is my name. There is my number. You have my email. Text me, call me, email me, whatever you want to do. If you're thinking about moving to, in or around, selling, buying, have any questions about the Lynchburg, Virginia area, I'm here for you. Give me a call. Before we actually look at the houses, let's take a quick hop and skip and jump over to the park and show you Peaks View Park, which is like a mile from the community. Now, right now, we're inside the community, still driving out. So this gives you a sense of what it looks like in the community. And we'll be back in Boxwood, so you can see more of the houses, more of the street, more of the layout of the land. But you're on Wiggington Road right here. We take a left on Wiggington. Man, I always struggle with Wiggington. Maybe my brain is working too fast. Wiggington, there you go. Left on the beautiful Wiggington Road. That's fairly okay. And you're about a mile from Peaks View Park. You can't really walk it because, as you can see, there's no sidewalk, there's no berm, there's nothing here that you can safely walk from the community over to the park, but it's a 5-minute drive. Now, you're also really close before we get to the park. If we would pass our park entrance, you're really close, about 5 minutes also, to Crosswhite Athletic Center. Maybe it's Crosswhite Fitness, I can't remember. You'll see the picture there on the screen. But that place has everything, man. That has an aquatic center, like an Olympic-sized pool. It has tennis courts, pickleball courts on those tennis courts, a gym, a workout facility, of course. The only time I've ever been there is outside, and I was there for a cornhole tournament. But they have everything. Maybe they even have special contests that they run.
Who's the strongest? Well, there's only one way to solve that. Thigh curl contest.
I love the burn. The burn is where I live.
You don't know. You don't know unless you call and ask. Maybe they even have special equipment.
Look, gravel bucket squat yoke.
I will tell you this. I emailed or hit the little contact field on the Crosswhite website. I had a question about pickleball, and a lightning response. I got back to my email. Lightning response. My question was this. They have all the membership fees on there. You can go to the website, see what it costs to become a member, individual, couple, family, all that. But my question was, if I'm not a member, can I still rent, pay for a spot, and play pickleball? Yes. $8 for 2 hours for the pickleball court for non-members. Don't have to be a member. You can go in there, pay your fee, use the pickleball courts. All right. Driving into the park here. This is Peaks View Park. Let's talk about some of the things that Peaks View Park offers. Multi-purpose fields, softball fields, disc golf, a BMX track, and a pump track. Do we have any idea what a pump track is? Do you know, before I tell you what a pump track is, because I had no idea what a pump track was. The main entrance right here, pulling in, you can get a little glimpse of the 4 tennis courts right here, and then they have the pickleball lines painted on top. Here we drove down to the lower lot, or a different lot. I don't know if it's higher or lower, and you can see the multi-purpose fields right there, and then we're gonna pan past the tennis courts again from the lower angle. I guess it's a lower angle. Whatever, it's a different perspective. There you go. There are the 4 tennis courts. Now let's jump outside to me, our on-site reporter, and tell you what a pump track is. Well, wouldn't you know it? I was swinging around, and what did I find? I found a sign for the pump track. Let's check it out.
A pump track is a continuous track that is ridden without pedaling. Speed is created by pumping over smooth rollers and through steep berms. Pumping is the rhythm of pulling and pushing with your arms and legs while riding over the berms and rollers to gain momentum and speed. Start slowly and increase your speed. Oh my goodness. There it is. The pump track. Right next to the tennis. And we have these little things right here. Nice. Got your bike rack you can put up and fix all your stuff, your tools attached. Got your air down there. You're all ready to go for pump track or for pickleball.
Now, before we leave the park, I want to go down to this other section and just show you. There's ample parking here. There's 3 different entrances to get into the park, depending on where you're going. A softball field, a playground, tennis courts. And without being too creepy, I tried to swing by the playground, just give you a glimpse. Okay, there, you can see some kids out here playing. There are some moms sitting out there, and I did not want to be Mr. Creepster. So that is all the shots you got of the playground. But it's a pretty cool playground. It looks like there's lots of stuff there for the kids to do. Be a great place to bring the kids. And if you're in the Boxwood community, you're only a mile away from this place. But then again, if you're in the Boxwood community, you have your own little playground and pool. Let's take a look at that. The entrance to this pool recreation area is not far off of Wiggington Rd, and you can see that's a pretty cool, I still don't think I said Wiggington well, a pretty cool old vehicle there, and my vehicle. But look at this little playground facility they have right next to the pool. That's pretty cool. And outside the fenced area, so it's nice and safe. Don't have to worry about your kids getting in the water. You can watch them when they get inside the fenced area. They have a little picnic area back here, one of those stationary in-ground grills that you can bring your charcoal to and have a little grill out. Nice little pool area. And look, in Boxwood, there's an HOA fee. Let me check my notes. $107 quarterly. So $400 a year, not bad for your regular community stuff and to upkeep this nice little pool and playground area. That's a pretty cool benefit there to live in the Boxwood community. Before we actually get to our house tours and before we leave the playground, I don't know if you picked up on this on that video that we just went through, but let me show you this. If you happen to be missing your Peppa the Pig, I believe I said that right, Peppa the Pig, not sure. If that's your tumbler, give me a call. I'll drive back there. I'll see if it's still there. Someone sadly left Peppa the Pig behind when they went home. So holler at me if that's yours. As we are on our way to our first of two houses that are currently active for sale, they're both on Harvest Court. Let me gently, humbly, graciously, appreciatively, I'm not sure if grammatically any of that was correct. Let me just say I love it when you like, subscribe, comment on the video. So here's our reminder. If you haven't done it yet, if you've never done it, or if you have done it, if you're already a subscriber, like my buddy in the parking lot, I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you care, but I greatly, greatly appreciate that. So please subscribe, please like, please comment, and stick around. If you've bought a house, if you've moved here, stick around, watch the videos, be part of the community. I love it. So here we are on our way to our first house again, Harvest Court. Let me give you the numbers on the place we're going to look at. 5-bed, 4-bath. It's on 0.76 acres, 3,900 square feet, about a little bit over. Built in 1998 and it's listed for $579. As we mentioned, the houses in this area average 3,500 square feet. We're going to look at one that's a little bit smaller, but these are larger houses. You can kind of take a look at the lots as you drive by. I think they're all going to be around half-acre minimum. Some are larger. The majority of the houses here in this development are brick exterior houses. There are some that are siding, some that may be mixed. I think it's either or though in this community. And here we go with a quick look at the outside. It's on this cul-de-sac tucked off to the side on the left as you pull in. You can see this all brick exterior. Nice little location, and the second house is right across the street from it. But let's go ahead and dive into this one first. All right, here's our house tour, zipping by these exterior photos. It's a pretty nice looking area. You got your deck outside, good outdoor living space. Have a hot tub, not sure if that conveys, but you know, we can write an offer, we can ask for it. Separate little office space inside the front door. Living area, fireplace. I like those glass French doors. Now, you could, modern things up if you want to change out those doors, put a different feel. Some granite countertop. Light colored wood floors. From the photos, they look to be in good shape. Looks like maybe a bonus add-on exterior room. Looks nice. Got the tray ceilings in the primary. And we move into the bathroom. You can see where it's like a little dated, right? Like the shower here, the bathtub, the sinks in the primary. You can get a sense of how, in the sink there, how it's a little bit dated, but it looks nice, looks clean, it looks well kept. Of course, as we've said before, photos can be deceiving. It's always nice to get out there and look in person. Look at the bar, the color, the granite. Again, looks nice, looks a little bit dated, but it looks like there's a lot of space, as you can tell in this place. 12 by 12 tiles down here. And the outside again with the garage. Beautiful little location. And there's a picture of our private pool again. Yes, it has a private pool. So that's one that is active for us on Harvest Court. And then we jump across the street to our second one. Let me give you the numbers on our second one as we're pulling up over there. This is not a far drive. It's 5-bed, 4-bath also on 0.49 acres, 4,315 square feet. There it is, built in 2005. You see how the ground kind of drops off? The yard slopes down towards the house. That's something to consider. When you're there in person, actually, you can kind of see it a little more maybe than in the video. I noticed it right away. Ooh, that ground slopes down. That was built in 2005. It's listed at $584,900. I think we could get it for $584 if you're interested. This listing is a little unique because we're going to look at very few photos. Not sure why, but they did mention in the listing that there was some kind of French drainage system, I think, put in at the front of the house. The owners have never had water in the basement. Hey, it's all good to know, because typically when you're a buyer and you're looking at a house where that ground slopes towards the house, that's one of the things you're going to be concerned about. What's the water like in the basement? Also, and they said it's fine. They said no issues. You're going to have a home inspection. You're going to have it checked out. Also, as we look at the very few photos that are available for this house, there is a basement living area that they used as an Airbnb, and they grossed $24,000 in 2022 with that short-term rental downstairs in the basement. That's it. Not a lot of photos there. Not a lot of photos, and I don't know why, but it's not my listing. I'm happy to show it to you if you want to go see it, and we can figure out some more things. Now let's take a look at sold houses. Sold is what the market tells us. Bam, these are solid. We can be confident. We can know what's going on in the market by what sells. We do look at listed data and we look at pending data, but the sold data, that is where the rubber meets the road. It is a very short drive to our next house. The next house is on Wild Turkey Road as we come out of Harvest Court. And this one is going to be a 3-bed, 3-bath. It's on 0.44 acres. As I said, this is going to be the smallest house that we look at today, 2,600 plus square feet, 2,674, 2,679. It was built in 2004, and right there it is on the right-hand side. It sold in July for $439,000. So as we start off our house tour with the magic of photos, take a look at this first picture and think about when that drive by the house is not that far off the road. This picture makes it look like you got an acre in the front. But again, that's kind of the magic, so to speak, of photos. You got to be careful about what you're looking at. But here we are, outside, vinyl exterior, inside, really nice looking floors. I don't know if this is staged or not, but I like the way they did. I kind of think it was. I like their choices. I do. It looks kind of nice inside. Looks like you got some good space. I like the black countertops. A little bit dated with that 12 by 12 tile. That's not something that we're seeing done currently, but it looks nice. It looks clean. The paint, you could just move in there unless there's some areas you got to touch up. That's a very neutral kind of good paint color for a lot of people. Bathroom, again, you can see it's a little bit dated. It's not new. It was built in 2004, but good space for in the 2000s, 2,600 square foot. It looks nice, and apparently someone liked it. I'm not sure how many days on the market this was. I forget, but basement you can expand to if you want to. Outside, decent yard, front yard. The back looks like it slopes off a little bit, but the buyers did not care about that, apparently. All right, some detailed shots there. Verticals, we don't need to see all that. We got the idea already, okay? Let's move on to our final house. This one is on Lady Slipper Lane. We're back into the big houses. 5-bed, 4-bath, 0.82 acres, and 3,784 square feet at this one. Built in 2002, sold in August for $534,000. And there she is. Nice brick-looking home. Slight grade at the yard there to the front of the house. Nothing that I would be too concerned about. especially after I had a good inspector take a look at it and get good information. Man, you get a lot of good information. Inspections are important no matter if you're buying older homes, newer homes, new construction. In today's market, I would always get an inspection. Let's do our house tour, shall we? Our last home. Again, this one just sold in August, $534,000. Man, that yard looks nice. It's pretty level in the back. It slopes off, but then it has a nice level spot. You have some good looking floor inside again. Sometimes you get there and you'll find places that are a little beat up, but overall it looks nice. Countertops look a little dated, but you could certainly move in and just live there if you wanted to. You could budget to do things in the future. If you were kind of scraping to get in here, you didn't have a lot left to do things. Got some crown molding, some chair rail there in the dining area. Bedrooms look nice. Again, the carpet may not be your choice. The sinks look nice and clean, but just a little bit dated. Tray ceiling again. Bathtub, those jet things, you're not seeing that as much in the newer construction. Shower looks a little dated, but really nice space, nice area. Some bar, kitchen-ish area downstairs. Unfinished area, looks like some steel trusses going across. Man, that's a nice place. And overall, again, as we finish up here looking at this house in the Boxwood community, this is a good community. The Wiggington Rd area is beautiful. We saw that in a previous video when we were out there at another development. It's a beautiful area, beautiful drive. You're about 10 minutes from Kroger or Food Lion. You're only a mile, a few minutes. You're close to Peaksview Park. You're close to Crosswhite Athletic Center. You're not far from jumping on 501 and then getting to wherever you want to go in the Lynchburg, Virginia area. So the Boxwood community and Peaksview Park, great locations. If you're thinking, hey, those might be areas for me, I want to be in or around somewhere there, or truth be told, if you want to be anywhere in the Lynchburg, Virginia area, you know how to get a hold of me. Save my number, save it in your phone as
my favorite realtor.
Give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text whenever you're ready. I'll see you on the next video.